over half the traffic. Don't use those on your website. Can this person solve my problem? Because they serve my area and they do my services. So you guys are gonna see this one come out on the turnaround show in like a month, 6 weeks or so. Make sure you see that. Very good. I'm gonna turn this off and then I'm gonna turn this on. Okay. So this is a website. We were there last week. So a few kind of suggestions on this one. First off, if I hid this word from, like, if I didn't know the business's name, this could be any home service. Like this video overlay, it doesn't show my brand, it doesn't show my trucks, it doesn't show my uniforms, it doesn't show my crew, which makes me different than everyone else. And then HP Landscaping is my differentiating to tell me that it's a landscaping service, because it just is with a full range of professional services. So being very clear for the customer to know, do they solve my problem and do they serve my area is the most important two things that we're looking at when a customer comes to the website. So I'm trying to say, okay, is this for me and will it solve my problem? In other words, to do my certain service and do they serve my area? And so another thing is, just by having your estimate request form on a different page, see how to go click up on there? Just by having a different page, I know that about 60 to 70% of people will not leave this homepage. People are lazy, but they're not going to. And so I want to put my estimate request form above the fold, which means they don't have to scroll down. They don't have to go way down here someplace to get an estimate request form. Don't want that. I want to build it right here. And whether it be like he has Jobber, or if you have Copilot, we have work order requests. Don't use those on your website. Use the ones that are right here. Don't use them. Use that like on your contact page. Great. Someone wants to fill a whole bunch of information. I want like 3, 4, 5 things max that I'm trying to get from the customer that I need from them to be able to get an estimate. Their name, their address, maybe their phone number, what services they need. But I am not asking like a bullet point checklist, a whole bunch of questions. I don't want it to be super long. So I like the fact that this goes directly into the CRM. I like that. Big fan. But what you're really saving in that case is maybe 20 seconds of copying and pasting from a form that's like made on Jotform, or in this case, he has Webflow, which is where he makes the website. Great, make that here. This video, I think, is slowing down his site a little bit. Sometimes that happens with Webflow. I knew it was Webflow because of this, but also because of this little pause button. So sometimes that having a player here can sometimes slow your site down. Just be careful of that. I don't know if the BBB situation holds a ton of value. This is prime real estate for a CTA, call to action. And in my opinion, having a request quote button would have to leave the homepage. I already know I'm going to be losing over half the traffic. I'm going to condense that into a overlay right here. My request a quote. And this is going to be call now. Based upon what the owner said, about half of their customers come from the phone, which right now they have to go to the very bottom. I didn't even see that. They have to go to the very bottom and collect this phone number, versus have the phone number here. It said call phone number. They click on the button and they call them, especially from a mobile device, much more friendly. And then put the requesting of the estimate here. Why? Because the reason the website exists is for us to get more leads. And so the whole goal is to be able to get customers to fill out an estimate request form or give you a call. So let's make it as easy as possible for them to do that. On the homepage, I'm putting the estimate request form. I'm not putting it on a different page. I'm not hiding at the bottom of my page. It's right front and center. When they get to this, it's not going to say something like this, which is great. I love transform your outdoors as the tagline. Customers don't care about your tagline. They want to know, can this person solve my problem? Because they serve my area and they do my services. So I like the fact that he says in College Station. Very good. That's College Station, Texas. But I don't know what professional services they offer. All right. So is it hardscaping? Is it landscaping? I would love for your brand to be shown here, because that's the thing that is uniquely different about you. Okay. So first off, check how it looks on mobile. So it's not mobile friendly. It's 80% of our estimates go out from mobile to mobile devices and are seen on mobile devices. So like highly recommend this being mobile friendly. It's not right now. It looks like it's built on something like Wix, maybe. I have to look at the code, but see, this bottom part looks a lot better. This looks good. This looks good. This top part just doesn't look great. I would put the call now button over here. The get estimate, just make this bolder so people can see this faster. I would swap. I would put this over here on the right hand side. I put top notch over on the left hand side. like top-notch lawn care services in Stillwater, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. Great. Put it on the left-hand side. The customer's eye will hit that first. Your form can be over here on the right-hand side. Like obviously there's improvements of design. You can make some significant improvements to color, the menu items, etc. But I'm just looking at like things I can give you that you can do like tomorrow or today. Call now button in the top right-hand corner, remove the get estimate and instead make this a little more large. This headline, get free estimate in 60 seconds. I would swap this left and right. So the form would be on the right-hand side, the top notch, etc. would be on the left-hand side because customers are reading from this top left-hand corner down. And I need to tell them as soon as possible that I do lawn care in their area because that's the question they really want to know. Okay, we have tons of websites. Oh, mercy goodness. All right, we got Yellow River Landscaping. Let me give that one a shot. Yellow River Landscaping.com. Whoa, nope, .com. I'll copy this, put it into here, kb.com. Boom. All right. Okay, we got Lawn Care and Landscaping in Covington, Monroe, Oxford, Social Circle. That cookies thing, you could probably get that removed. You don't need that unless you're in the EU. Good. Why is this all weird? Okay, so see on your sod install page, these images need to be rasterized and compressed. They're very, very large, slowing the site down. The second thing I would say is this yellow is a little bit hard to have as a background. It's a little hard on the eyes, especially if you switch this to color blindness. It's a little hard to read. Yeah, even your photo. I'm guessing there's photos here, but they're very big. I would recommend compressing the file sizes on these images. They're very, very large, slowing your site. It took like 20 seconds to load all the images. So it'll slow your site down a lot. And if your page load speed is really low or really, really high, Google does penalize that. Also, I don't think you guys can see the domain. Your page title on here is not, it's like SOD 63D5D5A98F9A. Like change the title of this page to be yellowriverlandscaping.com/sod. You have that on some of your other ones. Also landscaping is misspelled in this URL and right here. Just take that E out. Oh, I see. Do you want the black there? It's not a page. Okay, got it. I'm glad you have different pages. I would bring this pine straw mulch and decorative rock up above, get a free estimate, so you actually know what you're talking about here. I do like the fact that you have landscape, like a different URL for each service page. That's always what you want to do for SEO. I would try to create some text around landscaping, and even if you just took like what your services are and just make it very SEO friendly, to ask ChatGPT for what that paragraph should say, for example, to be able to include keywords, that'd be fine. All right, Green Beard Lawn Care. Okay, Green Beard Lawncare.com. Okay, we got another one. Let's go. Let's see here. North Columbus Lawn Care and Landscaping Services. Hey, 1 second. Hey, Bree. Hey, doll. Do you need to take my car? Do you need to take my car? The rear view mirror? What? You can just take my car. Yeah, my keys are out there, I think. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can't drive without a rear view mirror. Oh my goodness. All right. Greenbeard Lawn Care. Go green with Greenbeard. The future of lawn care is here. Okay, what's the future of lawn care? Is it all electric? Professional lawn care and landscaping services in North Columbus. I love the pictures. I love the trucks. So good. Okay. I would make this white behind the menu so that way it's easier to see these words. I would also, the images you have here, like this one, for example, are so clear and so good looking. I don't really want it hidden behind this gradient. It just looks so good and your branding is so on point. I would move this off the left if I had to so I wouldn't overlap the trucks because these trucks look great. You can't even tell the green though here because it's the overlay and these trucks look so good. Like, yeah, that's so good. I would move that over. I like the fact that right here, complete the form and receive a free estimate. It's above the fold, so I know exactly where to go. I like your little logo guide. Let's go. Very good. Where does get an estimate go to? Does it go to a different page? Okay. I would try to make this text a little more concise. It's just very wordy on the left-hand side here. I like this, though. This is all very good. You've used a plugin. You have your pricing page. There's a lot of words. Whoa, there's a lot of words. Whoa, a lot of words. Yeah, I would try to can make this way more concise. Like what you could do to make it a little more readable is do it in a graph. So like name of service, what it does, price. You make it more like a easier to read. So it's like, what service am I looking at? What is overseeding? And then what is the price? So yeah, I would put this in a graph, make it a little easier to read. This is also like very wordy and verbose. If you want people to actually read this, make it easier to digest, in my opinion. Same thing here. You can consolidate all of this down to 2 or 3 sentences. All right. Organic lawn care, landscaping. Good stuff. Love it. Love, love, love. Okay. This is pretty good. I like this. Ooh, that's a cool little graphic animation situation. Okay. So you are electric. Okay. So I would make this a little more clear. It's not clear when you say like, go green makes more sense, but then like the future of lawn care is here. The question is, do you want to become a big lawn care business or do you want to be electric, right? So like if you're wanting to be a big lawn care business, have electric serve you and your needs, and then you can market to customers. But like, again, customers are coming here because they have a problem and they want to know if you're in their area. And then the question becomes, do people only choose you because of electric and are willing to pay more for it? If so, then I would highlight that more. I believe, based on what we have seen in many markets, people are not willing to spend a lot more on electric. It is an added bonus of things like it's quieter, or whatever things to them. But like, we are not going to solve global warming because of our lawn care business in this one location. We're just not going to. And so instead of making it about you, I would make it about the customer, right? So it's quieter, et cetera, for them. And these are reasons like they would choose you instead of the competition, potentially. But again, assuming price is the same, then they might choose you because of those things. So I would like the future of lawn care starts to become like you're making a statement that does not need to be true in order for them to become a customer. So I'd be a fan of honestly removing this, moving your form up a little bit more, having the picture being seen on the front here, putting white behind this text so it's a little easier to read these. But really solid site overall. Really love the branding, love the pictures and of the trucks and everything. It's great. I would try to make this a clickable button instead of call and text. Like this is not clickable. This is also not clickable. So it's hard to actually just tap on it to text, email, or call you. But yeah, overall, I like it. Little things you can tune up there. And as with everyone, if you want 15 minutes, it's free. lawncarewebdesign.com/call or homeservicewebdesign.com/call. We'll get you a 15-minute call with a team, and they can see if there's any areas of improvement for your site. Bellboy Services, bellboyservices.com. AI generated photo. Let's go. 3 easy steps. Pick the service you need, see the pricing, request an appointment. At your service for, everything essentially. Okay. Understanding attitude. Okay. Why is this subscribe button? Why are people going to subscribe? Oh no, it's under construction. Services. Whoa. Okay. Book a service. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wow, you do a lot of different services. This must be like more like a handyman. Bellboy Home Services. Okay. House cleaning, you do plumbing, you do electrical, you do HVAC, snow removal, roof repair. Wow. Okay. Jack of all trades. Let's go. You do property management. What? Okay, so you have links up at the top here that don't go anywhere. Subscribe, page under construction. Property management, under construction. Service page, looks good. Let's go. Just take out subscribe, take out property management. About, ooh, this is cool. I like this. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Content. Okay. Yeah, looks like you built this somewhere. I think that if you have a truck that's wrapped, I'd rather have that instead of this random AI generated images like this one here. If you have a truck, a van, anything like that, I'd be showing that with you, your uniform. Even if it was you and your family, the one that you have here in front of your truck, let's go. If I was you, I would speak to, one second. I do think because you have so many services that cover such a variety of topics that are like pretty specialized, I would probably speak to your number of years of experience and or qualifications and certifications. Because the first thing I think when I see this is like, I don't know if I'm going to have my plumber also do my HVAC, also do like all of these other things. And so that would be my first inclination is to on the homepage show you, your truck, van, wrap, etc. And then also like lean into your certifications a lot. Or just standardize, or like simplify this. Like maybe only 3 or 4 of these make up 90% of your revenue. I would just do those because you got a lot of stuff going on here. Like there's a lot of stuff. It's gonna be hard to scale this. And if you don't want to scale it, totally fine, totally fine. I still think that you would be better off being a specializer in a few of these to be able to demonstrate that you are a specialist and you're worth. You have the capability to do the work. I just look at this as a customer and I'm like, I don't know if I want the same person that does my HVAC to do my carpet cleaning, to also do my household projects. And like, these are very simple services like house cleaning. And then you're doing my HVAC. Like, I don't know. It might just be a little bit confusing there. I would probably lean into what are the 3 or 4 things that really make you most of your money. I'd highlight those. I would not have an AI generated image. I'd have a picture of you, your family in front of your truck. I'd lean into what are your certifications that make this possible, like that you do all these services. Okay, why is it called Calmer? Oh, okay, calmerpools.com. Okay, Lighthouse Point is your city name, I'm guessing. And repairs, get high quality pool service every week. All right, so $149 per month. If you're doing every week, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put them on like saying weekly because that's like $30 a week, $35. Seems a little more palatable just in terms of dollar amount, just as a consideration. Okay. Why Calmer Pools? Okay. Request pool service. Wow, you have the same form like 4 times. Okay. What services we got? Very good. You have a different service page. I like that. Okay. There's quite a bit of text. I would like pictures of you on here doing this if possible. Ooh, this is nice. $149 a month for a hot tub. Let's go. In my area, I cannot find someone to do a pool for anything. They were all just booked out. Almost wanted to make me do a pool service. I was like, seriously? I'll pay anything. I just want this thing cleaned out once in a blue moon. But for the Airbnb, now the tiny house, I could not get anyone to clean that hot tub. Anyone. All right, 1 second. I need to remove this. Okay, so, all right. General feedback. Do I actually able to schedule service if I click on this? Where does this go? It doesn't go anywhere. Oh, it just goes down to here. Okay, so request pool service. I don't know if I'm a fan of when I click schedule service, it doesn't do anything, or it just takes me here. I guess I don't know what happens after this. I like the fact that you give your pricing. It's basically like, hey, it's $149. Sign up. I like that. Very simple. I think I would make your logo a little bigger here. I would make this image behind here clearer. Ideally seeing your logo and like I know that's you, but like if it can be closer, that'd be most ideal. If your wife was able to spend half a day taking some really good photos of you at each of these services that you have listed here, that would be really ideal compared to just showing this like, mechanical equipment. And there's a lot of text. I would consolidate this text down to far less and the main points and maybe banners or better, like people just are not going to read this whole thing. Like pool light repair, salt system repair, heat water. Yeah, like, look, it fixed everything in a pool. Let's go. I would make this picture that include you if possible. But honestly, not bad, not bad. Let's see if it's mobile friendly. Yes, mobile friendly. Very good. I like that. Okay. All right. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think we can improve pictures. I think when it says, if you can make it where the form, when they click, say like request service, if you can have it where it actually goes to them scheduling service, that would be ideal. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, 1 second. We got a bunch of websites coming. Mike, will the timer in Copilot be a countdown timer instead? So I'm going to be sharing some stuff here shortly. We're coming to the last hour of the upcoming release at Copilot. And when the mobile app comes out, I would recommend giving feedback on this because we will listen to all the feedback. So if it's not in there right from the get, if you want it to be a countdown versus a count up, just give that feedback. We can't act on every single thing, but we will certainly listen and see if it's something we can do. Yards by DeFrance. Oh, wow. Let's do it. Yardsbydefrance.com. Yards by. All right. Boom. All righty. All right. So very hard to read this text against this background image. I'm not a huge fan of having zip codes right at the top here. So So it takes you off website if they click get quote. I'm a huge fan. I'd rather have a form here, copy and paste that information in, have a well-integrated form. But like this is very difficult to read. Actually, I didn't even notice your logo up here. Okay, I'm not picking people apart. I just want you to win. I want you to make more money. And yeah, a lot of this is just design work that could be improved. So I think this is something you got started by yourself and built yourself. It's better than nothing, but I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10 because a good test is to stand about 4 yards, maybe 3 to 4 yards away from your computer and try to read stuff. That's kind of what your target audience of 70, 80-year-olds, that's kind of the equivalent of what they're doing. Sorry to age people, like ageism or what it's called, but that's just the truth. So if I am having a hard time reading this, an unparalleled, premium, and professional, okay, 3 descriptive words, unparalleled, premium, and professional approach to the lawn care landscaping. Okay. I think all this text could simply say professional lawn care landscaping serving West Winston, Sherwood Forest, and Pafton. That's it. I'd have an estimate request form. I would have a picture that shows your brand, i.e. your uniforms and or truck. That would be my 2 cents.